Hi friends, I'm coming to you today barefaced because we're going to do some work. So I am going to be reorganizing my bookshelves again. I currently have these set up by genre. So I have fantasy, which is the genre that I have the most of, and then it goes into mystery, thrillers, horror, sci-fi, contemporary historical fiction, nonfiction. I have very little of those. And then it goes into middle grade and then graphic novels at the end. So there's a couple different things happening here. One, I'm running out of room. You might be able to see piles of books, okay? Piles of books everywhere. Those are the books that I read last month that I just have no room to put away. So I'm gonna try to find some room somehow, for one thing. Number two, I can't find books on my shelf. I mean, even though they're organized by genre, they're not organized within that genre. So every time I'm filming a video or something and I need to grab some books, I come over here and it takes me a minute to find books. So I'm going to be organizing this time alphabetically by author, and I'm just gonna mix all the genres in together because I know my ABCs. And that way I'll be able to find books easier. And also with most of the fantasy books that I have, they're all like darker spines and darker colors. And then we have my contemporaries, and you can see that it's just so bright on this one shelf and everything else is dark. So I'm hoping to like integrate that a little bit more. More of a mix, just spread out the colors a bit more is what I'm trying to say. So it's all gonna be alphabetical by author, all genres mixed together, which might be a mistake, but it's fine. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna see how it's gonna go. So I'm gonna take everything off, clean the shelves, and then we're gonna organize them and put them back on. So that's the plan. Let me give you an overview of what the shelves look like before. Okay, so we've got a panned out view. The top, don't look at the top, it's a mess. All my fantasy and sci-fi and contemporary. I have a lot of just little extras on my shelf, which are gonna have to stay because I don't have anywhere else to put them. And then middle grade down here, and you can see the piles. The piles. The piles. So here's what it looks like now, and then we'll see what it looks like after. Okay, so with one shelf empty and all the books scattered on the floor, I'm already starting to regret this. for this shelf are, we've got the A's, we've got the B's, we've got the C's. I wanted to have a whole shelf just for Cassandra Clare books, but it didn't quite work out that way. But eventually we might get there. More C's, and I haven't started on the D's yet. And then we've got this shelf empty and clean, and we've got all these books over here. So I still need to go through these. I found some books that I think I'm going to unhaul. So I don't know about this one. I'm still kind of interested in this series, but I've only read the first book. I gave it 3 stars. Like it was good and I enjoyed it. But I haven't been finishing the series isn't a priority for me, and I really like the audiobooks, so I might just read them on audiobook if I continue. So I don't know if I need to keep this. I'm definitely going to get rid of this, A Study in Charlotte. This was another 3-star, but I didn't love it as much as this series, and I don't think I'm going to continue, so I might as well just get rid of this. And then this one, The Companion, I read in October, and it was just fine. I'll never reread it. I really don't think I need to keep it, so I think I'm going to get rid of that too. So those are 2 definites. This is a maybe. Quick break, and then we'll get back to it. Okay, I'm back. I have these huge illustrated editions. I think I'm gonna take them off the shelf completely. I'm just gonna put them up top over all the messes. The top of the bookshelf is filled with like old notebooks. I've been journaling since I was like 14 or younger, and I have a bunch of journals and notebooks and stuff. What else is up there? Random stuff, some dust jackets that I took off of some of the books, more notebooks, more Funkos, just a bunch of random stuff, and I'm not even gonna do anything with the top for today. I just can't. Dust up here.
I thought you were talking to me, by the way.
Oh.
You were talking to the people.
Yep. Bookshelves are all clean. Now it's just about organizing all of these piles of books on the floor into alphabetical order and then getting them on the shelves, which is going to be a really fun project. I have a lot of books, so yeah, this is gonna take a while. I lost my T's. They're gone. The T's are gone.
They're right there.
Where did they? Oh, they're right here.
Hey, told you.
Oh gosh. I found another, can you see me? I found another book I'm getting rid of. This is Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills. I took the dust jacket off because look how pretty it is underneath the dust jacket. So I remember really loving this when I read it. This was an Owl Crate book. So it has a book plate. It's got, where is it? A letter from the author there, and stuff like that. But I don't even remember this. I think it was about, I don't even remember. So I don't need to keep this. I don't think I have the dust jacket anymore, but I'm pretty sure like if my used bookstore won't take it without the dust jacket, which I think they will because I've bought books there without dust jackets before. If they won't take it, I'll just put it in like a little free library or something, but I'm gonna go ahead and unhaul that one as well. So it's pretty much organized chaos at this point. All of these books are in piles by letter. These are all authors with S. We've got T, we've got L, we've got VW, we've got K, H, more T's there, J, what's that, R? These are M's over here, and these I have not even sorted yet. I have not gone through these yet. Like, this is ridiculous. There's just so many. So I'm gonna try to get some of these up off the floor first. So, well, that doesn't make sense because these are S's. Okay, mistakes were made. It's fine. I have 2 books over here for E, and I think these are all the E's I have. Shea Earnshaw. So let's put those on the shelf because I kind of skipped over them. I went to F, E. So we're gonna slide those in there. F, G. I'm pretty sure these are the only 2 G's I have. Sarah Gailey, Elizabeth Gilbert. Now we're gonna go into the H's. So we're gonna do HL, not HL, HI. Oh, I'm tired. Okay, so HI and J, and then hopefully that'll free up a bit of space from the floor. This was a serious project. I didn't realize how much time it was going to take to alphabetize everything. So I'll show you. We still have all these, and all these, and a couple of piles fell on me. So just books scattered everywhere. I still need to go through and organize all of these, alphabetize them into these piles. So I'm going to do that now because I'm currently at J's on the bookshelf. And I think I might be missing some H's. So I need to go through all of those books on the floor and just organize them into piles. So I'm gonna do that off camera because I think that's gonna take me forever. So I'm just gonna sit and organize for a bit, and then I'll turn the camera back on and we will put them all up on the shelf. Okay friends, I finally organized everything into piles. All the books that were over there are gone. Those are my graphic novels, so they're gonna go at the very end at the bottom of the shelf. Largest piles by far are these here, which are M's, these 4, which are S's, and then these 2, which are T's. Here's where we run into problems. I don't know if I was too loose with the rest of the shelves, but I only have one shelf and a little bit left, and I have all of these books. There's no way they're gonna fit. How did I Well, I didn't. That was the point. I didn't fit them on before. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to tighten it up in some places that I can fit these in. Or start double stacking. I don't know. This is how much space I have left. And this is how much book.
You gotta spine some more.
I gotta spine some more. I tried to do every other shelf. I did one face out. But I guess that was too much. So ridiculous.
Maybe only do one on like the second or third shelf. Like one per shelf.
Oh gosh.
You're missing all the fun stuff with the camera.
I know.
Do you want me to get you more?
Yeah.
Enough?
It's more than enough.
You didn't realize you wanted to pick up more.
My battery's gonna die.
So quicker.
I still want Oathbringer faced out.
Yeah, empty spot.
You can put Edge Dancer up top. Well, I'm gonna be reading Starsight soon, so it'll fill a space. It was on Witches Steeped in Gold, just hanging on the spine. Two shelves. Do you think I can fit all of this into two shelves?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. Okay, so everything just fits except for the frickin' graphic novels. Damn it. I really need another bookshelf, you guys. Maybe put them on top? This is an overview of what the shelves look like now, and I'm actually really happy with it. I love that all of the colors are kind of mixed together a little more. It's not just like dark, bright. We've got colors all mixed in, and it's all alphabetical. I will know exactly where a book is when I want it, which is great. And I love that Amari is the first book on the top shelf that's faced out. I love that. I love that a lot. So here's an overview of the shelves. We'll start at the top. That's what we're working with. Down to the second shelf. Lee Bardugo, Melissa Bashardoust, Holly Black. We've got the Diviner series. All of these, City of Brass. Cassandra Clare kind of starts here with one book, and then the rest of the books all manage to fit on this shelf. On there, we've got our Expanse series, Sebastian de Castell. Down here, we've got, the only problem with arranging it this way is that some of my favorite authors ended up on the bottom shelf. So we have Susan Dennard that's on the bottom. We've got Hafsa Faizal that's on the bottom. But it's okay. Okay, next bookshelf over. This is the top shelf. I've actually been thinking about getting rid of this, the A Discovery of Witches, what's it called? The All Souls trilogy. Because, like, I liked them when I read them. I always compare these to, like, Twilight. They're like an adult Twilight. And I liked them while I read them, but I don't see myself ever going back and rereading them. I'm keeping them for now, but, like, these might be the next to go when I need to do another unhaul. Down on this shelf, M.K. Jemisin. I've got The Puppy War faced out because I am in love with this book. I really need to continue with the series this month. And all of these. Sarah J. Maas now starts here. I think before I had all of her books on one shelf to its own, but I wasn't able to do that this time around. So we've got these. And I'm obviously missing books in the series. Like, I don't have Throne of Glass. What's the next one? Crown of Midnight? Yeah, I'm missing the first two in this series, which I need to buy at some point. And then we've got these. I'm missing A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I have A Court of Mist and Fury, A Court of Wings and Ruin, A Court of Frost and Starlight, and A Court of Silver Flames. And then we've got House of Earth and Blood, all my Josh Mallerman, all of my Sean Maguire Wayward Children novellas look so good together on the shelf. I love them. I've got Middle Game down there. And this is another thing that upsets me, is that I can't face out the night. Actually, I could. If I move this. Actually, let's do that. Let's move this. No, actually I can't. Never mind. Yeah, I don't have enough. Do I? No. No, I don't. That's because I had all 3 books in this trilogy. One behind the other, so that saved a little bit of space. So they have to be faced out. Crap. I really wanted my Night Circus edition faced out, but can't do that. All right, moving into the next shelf. There's the top shelf. I've got my Poe here. It's been so long since I've read the series. I really need to reread it and see if I want to continue on. Margaret Rogerson, and then we've got Sanderson. So this is Zola Sanderson. It's not in its own shelf, but that's okay. It's okay. I'll be okay. I will, I think. I've got Oathbringer faced out. And then we've got Schwab. So I just put them all from middle grade to adult. And then we've got this shelf. And then this one. We've got our Laini Taylor. I really wanted to have these faced out, but I don't have the room. And then the very last shelf. We've got some middle grade. We've got some Angie Thomas. We've got some Andy Weir. We've got Sword of Kaigen, which is another favorite book that I would love to have faced out. Nicola Yoon. And that's it. Now all I have to do is add all the extras that I had on my shelf. All my Funkos and just random knick-knack things that I had on my shelf. I've got to add those all in. And I'm going to do that later because I need a break. Like, this is all done. This looks amazing. I wish, I don't know, like, I love my Funkos, but I would like them to have like their own shelf space and not be crowded on the bookshelf, but I don't have another place to put them, so I'm gonna add all those things in and then I will come back with the final result. Real quick before I head out to pick up the kids, let me show you the books that I'm deciding to unhaul. So I already showed you some of them. I'm gonna get rid of Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills. I don't have the Dust Jacket anymore, but I'm gonna get rid of that. The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. I really enjoyed his writing, just not so much the story. I think I gave it 3 stars. I'll never reread it, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass this along. I'm gonna get rid of Almost Midnight by Rainbow Rowell, which is Really, really pretty. It's such a tiny, sparkly, beautiful book. It has 2 short stories in it, 2 festive short stories, and it's illustrated, and it's really, really pretty, but I don't need it. And then I showed you these as well, A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallaro. I'm not interested in continuing on in the series. And then The Companion by Katie Allender. I'm going to unhaul these 5. And honestly, I probably should have gotten rid of some more, but I just can't, I can't bear to right now. So I've added everything back on the shelf, all my little knickknacks and Funkos, and this is what it looks like. Is it. That is my bookshelf reorganization and mini tour. I hope you enjoyed. Do let me know down in the comments what you thought. Let me know how you organize your bookshelves. I would love to know, but that is going to be it for this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, hit subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.